Good afternoon and welcome to the Saturday edition of the Arthur Chat Show. I'm your host, Lynda D. Brown. I'm still waiting for my guest, author Ronald Chapman, to call in. So hopefully he'll be calling in shortly. I just sent an email to his publicist so that she could remind him. For those of you that are in the St. Louis area where I'm actually located, I hope that you are keeping warm and that you're staying indoors still, even though luckily we were blessed that our ice apocalypse that we had that hit us late Thursday night into Saturday, and believe it or not, continuing tomorrow. They've got severe weather warnings out. We've basically been, I got out briefly early, 9 o'clock on Friday, just to run to the post office and stop and pick up some food. And I have not been back out since, guys. So we're truly dealing with winter has arrived finally here in St. Louis, Missouri. All right, again, so my guest today is author Ronald Chapman. Bear with me. I am dealing with some dental issues. I was chewing a piece of candy and bit on it, let you know I had no business with it, and broke my tooth in the front. So this is why you see me holding my mouth a little weird, because I got to get my mouth fixed. I did a show not too long ago with author Ellen Hughes, Dental Heaven, where she talks about she goes to Mexico to get all of her dental treatment done, and she gets a first class service, and the prices they charge are not at all what we're charged here in the U.S. So we're still thinking about it. We talked about when we were on her show, trying to start getting tour groups together for people that are in need of dental care, like myself. I have dental insurance on my job. I'm just a chicken when it comes to dental. I have a phobia of needles. And of course, you know, whenever you're doing anything with your mouth, they're going right at your mouth with a needle. So I try not to go unless it's absolutely necessary. And I know it's bad. I know. But hopefully I'll get this taken care of shortly, because I'm really planning on expanding the show big time in 2017. I want to go ahead and expand. We've got the Author Chat Show where we promote authors. And I also have a Facebook page called What Are You Eating? And I have been following more healthy eating and the different trends that are out there. So my next goal is to start doing an evening show, since again, I've been blessed with another full-time position where my hours have changed. So we're no longer doing the morning show because now I'm working in the morning. But I think that I might be able to squeeze a evening show one day out of the week to have guests come on for the What Are You Eating? And this would be for authors that are that have cookbooks out and that they actually have their own cooking shows online. I am a huge fan of some of the online cooking shows, and I'm always sharing them on my What Are You Eating page, especially if it's something healthy. For those that listened to the show last week, we had a great guest on. Her name was I don't know why it's Francie. Francie has a book called Eat to Beat Alzheimer's. And so I talked to her about coming back on the show, hopefully later this year, once I expand. I'm in the process of moving. Once I expand and get a bigger place, I want to, do a full size where you can actually see them cooking. So we just have big things we're looking forward to for 2017 for the Lynda D. Brown Productions is basically what I'm calling my company, because the Author Chat Show and my spoken word press publishing for my books fall up under that umbrella. So now we're going to be putting the What Are You Eating show also up under that umbrella. All right. So again, I'm waiting for my author to log on. We're going to hopefully be doing more live video interviews and try to start coming away from the audio interviews, because I think, people are on the move. I want to be able to, I want my listening audience or my viewing audience now to be able to have their phones with them as they're out, and they can watch us on our show. This is my goal. This is my expansion for 2017. And so I just thank God, that he continues to put thoughts in my mind and order my steps on how we're doing the show, because again, I just think it's a wonderful platform for authors to get their message out there, their books out there, anything else that they're working with out there. So. Okay, I'm going to go ahead because we're about 5:07 into it, the show. Bear with me. I'm just going to minimize the screen and see if I've got an email. Okay, so bear with me. Just stay right there and see if I've heard anything. This Rocky way back here from. All right. Okay. So apparently he still has not shown up. So we're going to go ahead and just end the show, and we'll try to reschedule this author for later in the year. All right. So thank you for tuning in. Sorry, it didn't happen, but we'll catch you guys back here. We're actually scheduled for a show tomorrow. So I'll send a reminder to her because this is the same publicist, I believe, or is this a different? Well, we'll be back on the show. The show will be airing tomorrow. I'm not sure if we're doing the audio. Fortunately, excuse me, I don't have my calendar in front of me. Not sure if it's an audio, video, or interview, or a YouTube live. So that's it for today. So thank you so much for tuning in.